school board, 3 openings: Christine, Kelly, and our next speaker. Our next speaker will represent District 5, the Sanford Quadrant, and across the northern tier of Seminole County. I became acquainted with this candidate when we were both volunteering over in Midway. And, well, she is a fabulous candidate. She is a bundle of energy. She has lots of things to say. And I would like to welcome to the dais Autumn. Are you doing all 3 names? Autumn Garrett. Okay, Autumn Garrett for School Board District 5.
Thank you, Moira.
You're welcome.
Hi, thank you so much, SemDems, for having me here tonight. My name is Autumn Garrett, and I am running to win Seminole County School Board Seat 5. I would like to serve our students and the citizens of Seminole County. Now, I have been committed to Seminole County Public Schools for 21 years. I started off as a volunteer and a parent, and then I was hired in 30 of the 37 elementary schools. My husband and I, we moved here in 2001 as young parents wanting the best for our children's education. And so I stepped into the role of volunteer, doing as much as I could in the schools. And one of the things that I did was creative dramatics. So I get kids up and they'd act out stories and they'd get excited about reading. And a kindergarten teacher, she pulled me aside and she said, you know, this is really valuable work that you're doing. It's enhancing our reading, it's enhancing literacy. You should start a business. And so, when my youngest daughter was in kindergarten, that's what I did. I teamed up with a really talented teacher, and the two of us formed a story theater company called Tales to Tell. And the two of us, we traveled throughout Central Florida, and we told stories to thousands and thousands of students. And how it impacts you is that I worked in 30 of the 37 Seminole County public schools. I know Seminole County Public Schools climate and culture. As a parent, I know how to navigate the schools from kindergarten all the way through 12th grade. I know the successes and the individual challenges. I am a champion for Seminole County Public Schools, but we have challenges. These are strange times, and as you all know, we have a national teacher shortage, and it's impacting our Seminole County schools as well. Our Seminole County schools, a premier school district, has an average teacher experience level of 13 years. 43% of our teachers have master's or doctorate degrees. They need to be paid accordingly. In most of the teachers, it's not just about money. Teachers want to be architects of their own time, and they want to make sure that they're respected and that they can, when possible, create their own assessments. In talking to voters, there are parents out there that are scared. They don't feel like they're listened to, they don't understand what's being taught in schools, and so I would like to revamp the Parent Academy. I would like to empower parents to become education partners, because parents are the key, the #1 influence in a child's life forever and always. And it takes it takes a team to make sure that each and every student can succeed. So we need parents who have the tools to be partners in their children's education. We need our teachers to be supported. And we need the entire staff to be uplifted. Safety will always be a concern in our schools, and not just for emergencies, but also for bullying, for mental health, and for discipline. And finally, how many of you moved here because of the schools? How many of you are here in Seminole County because of our excellent schools? Excellent. You will know that it is the key economic driver to our region. It is the #1 reason why people buy real estate in Seminole County. And we need our cities and county to recognize this. Now, our cities and county, they cannot give money directly to our schools. But it is our schools that have kept our property values high, that keep our property taxes high, that help make sure that our roads are paid for, our police are paid for, our firefighters are paid for. So what can our cities and county do to support Seminole County Public Schools? Well, as a volunteer in Sanford, I found out that the city of Sanford has an HR policy, and they allow a city employee to take an hour a week to go and volunteer in schools. And I'm going around, I've talked to a couple of committee people throughout the cities, and I'm going to advocate at each and every city and at the county level that the cities and county provide the same HR policy, because we all know time is money. And if they can't give money to our public schools, well, they can give their time and they can show their appreciation for the investment. All right, I'm running out of time, so real quick, how can you help the campaign, please? I know people have a love and hate relationship with Facebook, but you know over the last few years, social media can win elections. So I want you to take out your phones, I want you to go to your Facebook app, and I want you to like Garrick, G-A-R-1-R-I-C-K, 4 schools. The number 4. 4 schools. I want you to go home and I want you to invite your friends and family to like the page. I want you to interact with the page. Then I want you to go to garrick4schools.com and I want you to volunteer and I want you to donate, because this is a county-wide race. We need to reach out to as many voters as we can, and there are 345,000 voters in Seminole County. It's a big lift, but I am up for it. What else do I need to do? Oh, petitions! Petitions, please.
Petitions.
I know that we have a ton signed. You guys have been doing a great job, but please, I've got a bunch with me. If each of you would take 5 home and commit to reaching out to 5 of your friends and neighbors, and then do the same next week, and the week after, and the week after, we can get there. Let's do this, Seminole County.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I told you they were fabulous.